Okay, so we are live again. There we go, there's the game. Cool, so we're back on Elite Dangerous tonight. Gonna be looking at the new Interstellar Initiative, which looks to be a fairly straightforward trade CG at the moment. So we'll do that for a bit, so I do want to get involved in it. Not sure if we'll be doing that all night, we'll just see how things go. First things first though, just checking the stream. Ooh. All of that looks alright. Just bear with me a moment, folks. I've just realised my LaveCon codes are downstairs. So I'm just going to go and grab the LaveCon code in case I can put it in here. So I'll be right back. Right, sorry about that, folks. Let's see. So probably, oh, there you go. So I was at LaveCon last weekend, or this weekend, and it was fantastic, as it always is. So we need to get into the game and dock my ship, and then I can get my LaveCon paint jobs, and that means we can fly around tonight using the LaveCon paint job, which will be fantastic. Okay. Just see where we left things last time. Cool. Well, we are in a starport. Now, let's just check our cargo hold. We are empty of inventory. That is fine. So, starport services. And output in. Cool. So, this bit, I'm just going to go to here. And then I'm just going to kill the elite capture because I have to put a code in, and I'm not going to broadcast that code over the internet. Right. Navigate to the Buy Games Extra option on the Livery tab. Buy Game Extras, there we go. Cool. Redeem Frontier Code. Cool. Now we have to put this key in. So let us put in this key. Okay. Oh, good. It puts the hashes in automatically. That's good of them. So let's just get this put in, and we will hopefully have our LaveCon 2019 paint jobs. Yep. Just a final check. Yeah. Good. Key accepted. Superb. Okay, so let's just, come all the way out of outfitting. Now, if I remember correctly, Yeah, it's a Mamba, a Crate Mark II and a Crate Phantom, so we won't be able to see anything here. But if we head back to Shinrata Desra, where I keep all my ships, I can jump in the Crate Mark II for this evening. Ah. No. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that because of what the Interstellar Initiative is. Which is hauling. And we need to haul stuff to the Keiko system. And this of course will be for the Empire, which of course is the one that I will be signing up for. If the others do well enough, I might throw some stuff into there, but to be honest with you, I am generally speaking loyal to the Empire. Yeah, most of the time. So we need to find this vehicle, which is a ways and which we want to bookmark. Not too bad. Now we're going to be hauling, which requires us to have high cargo capacity, and frankly we've got stuff which we're not going to need for this, so we do need to go back to Shinrata Desra. Not happy with the drop in FPS that seems to be happening sometimes. 0.2%. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that. So first things first. Oh, wait a sec. That drop was announcing your arrival. Hiya, Ammo. Right, Shinrata Desra. I hope you're having a good evening. Let me just get back into the game. I was just putting in my frontier code from LaveCon. So... ooh, lots of squadron bookmarks. So we're going to go back to Shinrata Desra. I'm going to respec this to carry more cargo. We'll take a little look at the LaveCon paint job for the Crate Mark II. How's yours been treating you? I'm fine, thank you. Short week at work because I had Monday and Tuesday off after LaveCon. So I've got to admit, yesterday was a bit meh. But I'm starting to get over that now. Oh. Well, the LaveCon paint jobs do tend to be similar, and they do them for different ships. So maybe we can sort something out next year in which you end up getting a code.
Clear to resume own navigation. Stay safe, Commander.
I'm sure we can try and sort something out then. Do let me know if there's any background noise, because I do have a fan going, by the way. Oh. Yeah, I understand. Ooh, 31 bodies. Yeah. Yeah, the crate is a good ship. If I had to pick just one ship, that would be my favourite. Crate Mark II. I love the Anaconda, but being a large ship, there's certain things it cannot do. And the crate can. But then this is going to be better at moving large amounts of cargo, which is what we're going to be doing a bit of this evening. I'm also tempted to head out later on, and for this I might actually go grab the crate. But head out to the last Interstellar Initiative because there's supposed to be signal sources with Guardian materials. And this week's mission is a trade CG basically. Certain goods, yeah, I could do with upping my Guardian materials. Certain goods to be transported to Pacific stations, dependent on which superpower you support. That will allow them to then start building new stations and mega ships out towards the Witchhead Nebula. However, there's been a worrying development, potentially. I need to check Gal now. Ooh, pretty. Let's just...
Fuel scooping.
be a bit cautious. Let's see if this is up on Galnet here. Thargoid activity report. Okay, here it is.
Thargoids withdraw from core systems. Reports indicate that the Thargoids have abruptly
Okay,
withdrawn from the majority of human-occupied space. Admiral Aidan Tanner, Chief Military Liaison for Aegis, announced. Multiple reliable sources have reported a mass departure of Thargoid craft. Their forces vanished from dozens of locations within hours of each other. Only the Maya and Merup systems are still reporting Thargoid activity. Our theory is that the Thargoids have retreated due to our defense operations depleting their numbers. Then again, they may simply be reconsidering their strategy. Either way, Aegis will continue to monitor the situation. In response, Professor Ishmael Palin of the Palin Research Center offered words of warning.
Fuel scooping complete.
Celebrating any kind of victory over the Thargoids would be premature. We have no proof that their withdrawal was a result of human activity, and this action is at odds with their highly territorial nature. Nevertheless, this is still a significant, if mysterious, development.
Yeah. I don't think they withdrew because of anything we've done. Unless they're moving their forces to stop us colonizing the Witchhead. That's one possibility. But the other would be something else has turned up in that area of space that they claim. And given that's relatively close to the main bubble, it might not be long till whatever's out there turns up in our bit of space. So yeah, worrying times. I've been here before.
Fuel scooping.
Anything here? Nah, just some moons without atmospheres. Moon's there, but 1400 light seconds from a Class K star, which is cooler than a Class G. They will not be within the habitable zone. It means they can't possibly be terraformable and therefore can't possibly be worth that much to scan. Alright, so while that falls down, let's start getting set up for what is to come. Your head can't make such connections. Well, I'm reaching a bit. I don't know. But we know that the Thargoids have engaged others in the past. If they've suddenly stopped attacking our stations, then I'm afraid that it may have nothing to do. Okay. Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
You can't figure that by yourself. No problem. Yeah, I just think that something else is going on. At best, they're going to stop us going into the Witch Egg. But it might not be that at all. Right, the thing is that this the trade bit of the trade part of the initiative lasts for 2 weeks, so we're not going to find out for a couple of weeks what might be going on. If we do, then we might not for a while.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
So right, let's get this ship kitted out for lots of cargo. Maybe I should just grab a T9. And I could do for a T9 for some of my mining. Gonna pick up T10, nice. Yeah, T10 can be fun. It is a tank, but it is a good tank. Right. There's Jameson. Oh, it's better. Yeah, the T10 will set you back a bit. But, you know, it's a good mining ship, for example. Double painite hotspot. You'll probably make the money back relatively quick. If you fancy it, of course. Especially if you just go with mining lasers. Rather than all the toys. You can't mine equals new mining. That's fair enough. Yeah, I mean, as well, if we ever as part of the boot brigade we wanna go out and try mining in a res, happy to do that, or mining as a wing even, happy to do that. Control the speed a bit. Don't want to get myself forced away from here just because I was impatient.
Landing gear deployed.
Losing access to Jameson would be bad.
Access to document systems requires further
Nice.
authorization.
Right.
Yes.
First order of business.
Perform landing checklist. Greetings, Commander.
Make sure everything is prepared. Make sure any data is sold.
Incoming message.
Not really. But if you go and do something silly and end up getting a bounty on yourself, then you will have problems as long as that bounty is in place.
Used to obstruct the access corridor during a
But in terms of can you actually have
wave stay.
the access you get when you become elite? No, that can't be revoked. Right. Shipyard. So you can temporarily lose access until you can either get the fines paid off or the bounties expire. So, outfitting. So, livery, paint ship, so fairly standard paint job. And that's, yep, that is the LabeCon paint job. Yay. Pretty. However, that is not the shit. Gives another life to the crate, yeah. I agree. I have. This ship has outstanding fines. Transfer to this location is available at premium cost. What fines do I have on my Corvette? Oops. Am I running with a hot ship? Let's see if we can sort that out, shall we? $300 credit fine is only a small infraction, so there's nothing showing there. Oh, 300 credit fine by Sirius. Right, small. Yeah, there is a fine. Wow. I've no idea how I got that. Unfortunately, I think I have to clear it using this ship, so I was not smuggling slaves on that occasion. I haven't done that in quite some time. Mainly because I haven't been hanging around in Imperial space enough. Right. So, outfit in. There was a time when I was smuggling slave ships. Well, I wasn't smuggling them, it was all legitimate transports. Totally above board. Right, do I have any cargo racks in here? Yes, I do. We'll ditch the fighter for this. Okay. Cool. That's good. Getting a bit worried there. Don't think I've got any more cargo racks in here. Okay, so we are going to need to store a number of things. For the current phase of the Interstellar Initiative, no, it should be straight, should just be straight go to markets and buy and ferry them. There have been, the previous Interstellar Initiative did have materials appearing in signal sources that needed to be collected, but this one so far does not. So it will really be the T10. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're going to want something with as much cargo hold as possible, but also something that if things go wrong can survive long enough to get away, as it were. Or let's see. Yes. Yeah. Let's keep this simple. There's no need to get complicated. Because we're not going to necessarily seek out combat. But if combat finds us, we won't turn down the opportunity. Oh, I do have the one rail guns. They're lightweight mounts. Do I have any mediums as well? Don't think I do. Now let's just keep it simple. Let's keep it simple. Just what we got here, we should store that as we will not be using it. That gives us some room for some heat sinks, and we want to use that one because it has an extra heat sink in it. Just double check these hard points. Yeah, cool. Right, so optional internals. That's all cargo. Need to... Let's take the risk, because we've got a military bay on the Anaconda, so we will always have at least one. No, didn't want to select swap. Okay, store all of those. Now, do I have a size 5 fuel scoop? I don't want to use my size 6. Won't probably be travelling once I get to where I've got to be enough to make that worthwhile. So there's a 4A. There's a 6A. May as well bring them here. Right. So, we want cargo rack. And more cargo racks. And yet more cargo racks. Now we'll have a fuel scoop. And then we'll have cargo racks. And finally, surprise, surprise, cargo racks. Right. So we can now carry 372 tons, which is pretty good. Okay. So, in terms of modules, our power is really low, we don't have to worry about that. Really simple fire groups. Really no need to do anything flash. Right. We ultimately need to go there. But there are certain goods we have to acquire. We need to deliver palladium, which you could mine, but you don't. In fact, you pretty much. And there might be places to sell palladium, superconductors, and insulating membranes. Right. So, buy in here. The waters of Shinrata. Rare good. Superconductors. I don't know if they have any. They don't appear to have any here. Okay, so let's check the cell. Nuance, Wang. Okay. Insulating membranes. Or palladium. Places to buy that. Can't see insulating membranes there. There they are. Okay, so what we want to do, if we can get this to work, so this got my destination wrong. Yep, spelling it wrong in an error. Okay. So, we have the star system. And Barlow Station. 576 light seconds. That's good. They have commodities markets. Various. Right. So that's insulating membranes, which are currently retailing for 19,244. Then there's palladium selling for 23,000 credits. Ooh, some nice bits and pieces. And we're looking for superconductors. Superconductors, there we go. So, something I don't like about Inara is the way it remembers a home system for you and doesn't do what you want it to as a result. So I just want to know where I can get superconductors near this system. My current location, edit. Okay. How do I edit this? Right, screw that. Not using an R, going to use EDDB. Basically, Inara is set up to consider myself to have a home system which is low Pegasi, which at one point was my home but isn't. And every time, and it might just be a thing with Chrome or something, but every time I try and type in another station and then look at the markets there, it keeps taking me back to low Pegasi. And it really annoys me. So go for systems. I need to sit down and figure out how to stop it doing that, basically. But tonight on stream is not the time to do that. Right, cool. So we have EDDB up. Yeah, I think it might be something to do with the fact that I've set a home system or I set something. I don't understand why. So there's 3,029 credits to be made on the superconductors, which is nice. Yeah, it's certainly going to be something that I'm doing, something that I could get it to change. I just can't find it. It's really frustrating. An insulating membrane. So we'd make 3,000 credit profit on the superconductors, 5,000 credit profit on the palladium, and 3,000 little bit more profit on the insulating membrane. So looking on the list there, okay. Roto. Yeah, that's a medium. Just going to get complicated. Right. Ansem mines, that's no good. Full vision. No, 39,000 light seconds. Grant survey. System is Moscabs. Right. We may have a target we want to go to. So actually, currently we are looking at 5 jumps. This system apparently has some palladium at a surface base. Which will take us 6 jumps. Okay. Let's go.
Ship uncoupled. Moderate speed on exit.
Yay for boost.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh! The T9, it would be ideal for a trade CG like this.
3, 2,
Definitely. Okay, so this is a 5, not a 6 scoop. But we should still do alright.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Lots of multi-cannons.
Four, three, two, one.
Cool. Well, that's a non-scoopable. And there's nothing of any real interest there. Yeah, T9 will do very well at this. Alright, the name there doesn't fill me with...
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, T-Tauri.
Four, three, two,
Okay. Doesn't look interesting.
frameshift drive charging.
Okay, that's a red dwarf. That's good. We can scoop. And we certainly need to.
Four, three, two,
Yay. I'm going to go for Imperial. I've always been more loyal to the Empire than the Federation. Although, in all honesty, there are cases where they're definitely as bad as each other.
fuel scooping. System scan complete.
Okay, so that's all stars then. Yep. So we just have to hang here for a moment or two. Because if we look here, oh, we can just make it. Not been to that system before. Look at the number of stations that have been hit. Yeesh. I'm hoping that this station is going to be far enough away from the CG delivery point that it won't be too badly depleted. But, you know, there ain't no guarantee of that. The Palladium, you see, has the highest profit of all three items they're asking for. And there aren't many systems that sell Palladium which have large pads. So, you know, it might be a bit of a forlorn hope that there'll be any Palladium here.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
Right. What about yourself, Ammo? Fed, Empire or Alliance? You want that Corvette? Yeah, I've already got the Corvette, as you know. So one of the reasons why I'm probably going to go for Imperial on this is for the Imperial rank. Oh, it reminds me actually, what is my Imperial rank?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
My mind has gone blank. There we go. We're at 78% through Viscount. No, that's fair enough. I would agree. I had higher rank with Federation, so that's why I started on the Corvette rather than the Cutter first.
Frameshift drive charging.
Perfectly reasonable strategy, Ammo. Perfectly reasonable. Alas, we do have to work with the Federation from time to time.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Right. See if we can get any palladium here. So first order of business, scan the system.
Fuel scooping.
Not the most interesting of systems. That's all too far out. But is Twitter down? I've no idea. I'm not connected to Twitter at the moment. Let me just see.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yes, it is. I have a technical difficulties notice up. Yikes. Right, no need to restart PC again. Yeah, no, you're fine. You are not it's not your PC on this occasion. So, grant survey. Right, I am informed that they, by EDDB, I am informed that they have palladium. So let's we may as well. Yeah, signal sources there. I was like, oh no! Oh! Sorry, Ammo, I might look to adjust that, because that was not... Yeah, I think I will adjust that. That setting. Right. Oh. No, that's alright. I want people to be able to use sound caps. It's always just a matter. True. Yeah, this is the tricky thing is how do you set things like this? Language and such like. Okay. So, aha, there you are. Right. Not particularly bothered about detailed scans here. But yes, I understand the sentiment. If it interrupts your Twitch viewing, that's not good. To be honest, I watch more Twitch than anything else these days, including Netflix, so... Anything interrupts my Twitch, I'm not going to be happy. Right. Okay.
System scan complete.
Cool. Right. Oh, that one. So, we should have grant survey dialed in. Let's go see if they got palladium. Oh no! All your messages deleted. Oh. Poor ammo. So, cross fingers here for the palladium. Grant survey. It's quite a pretty planet. Wait a sec. Not terraformable. Not terraformable. Definitely not terraformable. Okay. So nothing worth surface scanning here. Moscab's A3. Dare I say it looks perhaps a little potato-like in coloration?
Orbital flight engaged.
Cool. Angle's good. Okay. And we'll drop it. Part of Dreamers Inc. Oh, nice.
Delacey, Tango, Hotel, Echo, welcome, Commander. Submit a docking request before entering the port. Access permitted. Set course for landing pad 07.
So what's the gravity? 0.36? Not bad.
Landing gear deployed. Scan detected.
Cool.
Contact confirmed. Ground crew dispatched. Hello, Commander. We are happy to have you.
So let's see, can we sell anything? We can, but for not a lot of money. Contacts, interstellar factor. Oh, it's on your current ship. So, alright, commodities. Buy. Palladium. Supply is only 53. Yeah, they're out here buying already. Yowza. It already depleted this place. Right. So, palladium. Yeah. Okay, are there any superconductors or insulating membranes? The answer is no. Hiya, Von Blesky. How are you? Yeah. I'll have to learn how to pronounce it properly at some point. Von for the moment. Got no mention of insulating membranes. Superconductors, no. Okay. So, the internet. Right. So from here. Okay. So, if we can't get palladium, can we get superconductors? Yano orbital. HR 4926. HR 4926. Yeah, that's no good. So that's Barlow Station. Okay, so large pad delay. Weird data. Ooh, sounds like a good day. Ah, right, so that's an awful long way. Where's... We're getting taken all over the place here. Right, let's close all of those tabs. Here. Oh, we're still a ways. Right. Insulating membranes. Okay, I know what I've not been doing. Right, palladium. Sporty things. England thrashed Australia in the semi-final. Just New Zealand to deal with the final on Sunday. Nice. Oh yeah, fair enough. Line stations. That's what I want. Right. Now, supply. Tory Port. Supply on palladium is poor. Let's try this one. I may have a bit. Worth a shot. So we are looking at 6 jumps. Okay. Bit more light.
Landing gear retracted.
Please leave when ready.
Oh, that's pretty. Very nice.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Right, let's see if we can find some more palladium. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Itari star, so we need to be on our keep an eye on our fuel gauge.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so this is Itari, so there's no point worrying too much.
System scan complete.
Oh, nice.
Frameshift drive charging.
So this is a red dwarf, so we can scoop.
Fuel scooping.
Right. Just gently nudge towards the star. Right, while we top up, really doesn't look interesting. Those all look like icy worlds. And that far away from a red dwarf, they are not going to be habitable or terraformable. Time to move on.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Hey,
Frameshift drive charging.
we've got the fan back up. Oh, that's good.
Four, three, two,
Cool.
system scan complete. Fuel scooping.
Alright, that means the only other body here was a star. Think interesting? Nah, not really.
Fuel scooping complete.
TVs.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hey, bye. I'm not sure. So the,
Four, three,
the captions seem to have stopped. Right, let me just... Okay, so... And there we go. Captions are working again. Oh. Working in air quotes, but working nonetheless.
fuel scooping.
Right. Well now. My metal. This world has been terraformed. Terrestrial water world.
Fuel scooping complete.
There's a bit of a distance there though. However, extraction and industrial economies. Maybe we can pick up some superconductors, some palladium here. Let's go take a look. Some scans as well. Cool. No. Might not slow down in time. No, won't slow down in time. Oops. Oh well. Cool. Alright, let's see if they've got anything for the CG. Hey. See if we can line this up at all. That'll do.
DeLacy Tango Hotel Echo. The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau offers their warmest greetings, Commander.
Hey.
Permission denied. Your ship is currently out of range.
What?
Approval granted. Please land on designated pad number 40.
Don't know what they were playing out there. I was in range when I did it, I'm sure. Right. That was a mess.
Maintain your approach, Commander. Ground services are ready and waiting for your arrival.
Cool. Pad 40. I must have actually hit the request button a hair too early. And of course, because I was boosting in.
Landing gear deployed.
Right. Cool. Just check this
Landing
as
complete. Please
well.
execute system shutdown. We trust this facility will serve you well, Commander.
Okay. Right, so refuels, repairs. We may as well. We are in Imperial space. We want Imperial rank.
Incoming message.
Nice. But no authorities. Right. So to buy... No, it doesn't look like any of the things we're after here. No superconductors, no insulating membranes. Okay, and this is an industrial station. So it's worth our while remembering that. I think we'll just carry on our route, to be honest. Nice little stop, but it didn't pan out.
Ship released. You may proceed when ready.
Okay. Nice. And
Friendship
jump
drive charging.
to a G-class style, which is good. We will be able to scoop that.
Speed restrictions lifted. Thank you, Commander. Have a splendid day.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Cool. Ooh.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete. Fuel scooping complete.
Ooh. Here is our target system.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh.
Four, three, two,
Ooh.
fuel scooping complete.
Right. Interesting place. So, according to our information, we want have Ilias Enterprise. Fortunately, is that one right there? So, let's go say hello. as we're now in system, and we're not going to be scanning anything else. We will be cautious. We are, after all, carrying some valuables. Here we can snag any data. Right. Is that round the other body? Must be, yeah. Very pretty. Cool. We really do have a bit more speed though. Good. So if we're lucky, we can get some palladium here. However, 28 light years. Oh, we've got a pirate after us. Oh, elite federal gunship. That's a credible threat. Yeah, we're only 28 light years from station where all this has got to be delivered to.
DLAC Tango Hotel Echo. Welcome to this independent station, Commander. Please fly safely during arrival and departure. Request approved. Cleared for landing on docking bay 2-4.
Scan detected.
That's the pirate, who is hardly a threat. This close to a station.
Touchdown.
Landing
Right
gear
then.
deployed.
Let's see if we can get some of that there palladium.
Landing successful. Docking restraints engaged.
Commodities. Can I buy? I can. And buy up to.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Cool. So right now we want to bookmark this system. Then I need to come here. How many jumps is that going to be? Just the two. Right. Can't be certain, but some pirate activity seems likely.
Ship detach complete. Departure authorized.
Whoa.
Scan detected.
Entirely sure what that was whizzing past me just then, but oh boy, let's sleep well tonight. I hope. There we go.
Safe travels, Commander.
Right.
4, 3, 2,
Oh, very cool. Okay, so let's just scan this.
fuel scooping.
No messages, so probably not a problem. Ooh.
Fuel scooping complete.
Agriculture, agriculture. Okay, let's be on our way. I want to try and get a couple of loads in at least tonight. May not get back to this phase of the Interstellar Initiative later on this week, so securing some level of prize tier would be good.
Frameshift drive charging.
What we're going to do is I'm going to hand this in at this station. That'll get us started on the CG. And I'm going to take a short break, grab some water, and we will continue.
Fuel scooping.
Nice. And it's Barlow Station we want.
Fuel scooping complete.
Oh. Oh, private courier service. Remind me. Medium security system, not worth the risk. Give me data, please. No? Okay. Where's that clipper? Okay, seems to be heading away. That at least is good. Here we have Barlow Station.
Delacey Tango Hotel Echo. The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau offers their warmest greetings, Commander.
Yay!
Access permitted and on designated pad number 24.
Empire is always so polite. Got security ships flying around me. There's 24.
Landing gear deployed.
Not quite. Oops. Right.
Landing complete. Please execute system shutdown. We trust that this facility will serve you well, Commander.
So mission board. Do I hand in on this mission board? Have there been any changes? No. Right. Lots of lovely Imperial factions. That's pretty exceptional. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Wow. Definitely wow. So let's just test this. I'm going to sell a small number. I just want to check that this works right. I've done community goals before. This is the first Interstellar Initiative. I'm just being a bit cautious. I have 10 tons. Cool. Now I know that works. Oh, looking in the wrong thing. Palladium. And sell all of that. Right. So, 10 tons got me into the top 100%, which is ain't special. $372 has got me into the top 75%. Cool. So I want to head back to the place I just came from. CD6576. I can do that in one jump. Are there any missions going that way? No. No. Liberating a load of hostages, source and return when all I want to do is return with palladium. Assassinating. Huh. Okay. Right, I am just going to take a very quick intermission. It won't be any more than 5 minutes, and I will be back shortly. Thank you very much.
Welcome, Imperial Sovereign Territory. We look forward to serving your interests and thank you for choosing our facilities. Welcome, Imperial Sovereign Territory. We look forward to serving your interests and thank you for choosing our facilities. Once your vessel receives mission, your promptness in arriving greatly appreciated. Legitimate visitors facilities can be assured total peace of mind thanks to the unparalleled protection of Imperial Security Division. Visitors are reminded that excessive speed around this facility is unwelcome and potentially dangerous. The holographic system is for the benefit of visitors visit this facility. Please align the sign to your vessel.
Okay, I am back. Right, so just needed to stretch my legs for a moment there and get some more water. So we are heading back. Oh, we're heading back to here. This is an extraction industrial. We are in here, which is high tech. There must be stuff that I can buy, take back with me. So let's compare.
This facility operates under Imperial jurisdiction.
Search the systems. Yeah, we'll take that. So by setting that filter, what we can do is we can see what these things will sell for at the other end of this journey. And consumer technology will do well. Performance enhancers. Oh no, performance enhancers won't. Sorry, performance enhancers will, but progenitor cells won't. Advanced catalyzers won't, because our system isn't there. Resonating separators. Okay, basically consumer tech.
At maximum capacity.
Right. And we go through there, which is an agriculture industrial. Okay.
Landing coupler disengaged. You may proceed when ready.
We will proceed gently then. Someone's going to push in front of us. Hi. Slightly risky, but hey.
Frameshift drive charging.
Sorry, it's illegal in the UK once you inform them you don't wish to be bothered. You could move. Sorry, I don't quite get the reference.
3, 2, 1.
Ah, sorry. I was concerned in case there was a problem with my chat and I hadn't seen something that you'd said before. But yeah, no problem at all. Right. Speed is of the essence here. Put simply, other people will know about the market that I'm going to. And if we want to maybe build up to 50%, top 50%,
Fuel skipping complete.
I'm going to have to do that quickly.
Frameshift drive charging.
So what's this? Dak Shamandi?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Right. And we want there.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Pretty sure if I had my Guardian frameshift booster, then we would be doing this in one jump, even fully loaded. But that would mean giving up 32 tons of cargo. Best of these community goals, as they were, was when you had a trade CG like this, and there was a second CG running at the same station for handing in bounties. Because as a trader, you would inevitably get some pirates coming after you. So the amount of bounties you would get would never be great, but it was, you know, with a bit of luck, it was enough to get you not in the top 100 but the top 75%, and that could add up. And if you fancied a break from the trading, particularly if you'd got a good rank on the CG, you could always go and do some bounty hunting for a bit. Oh, I wonder. I'm still 78% by count. Who are you? You don't matter. Because I've dropped.
DLAC Tango Hotel Echo. We look forward to receiving you at the station, Commander.
Cool.
Please follow docking procedures and enjoy your visit.
White Scar
Just
Contingency.
heading for approach to pad 2-5.
Scan detected.
Roger, Commander. You are clear to leave when ready.
So coming into dock
Maintain heading and slow to approach speed, Commander.
is making me think of a Dockers podcast from LabeCon last weekend. If you know anything about Dockers, it's entirely inappropriate, but hey, it's fun.
Landing gear deployed.
He received authorization before entering the docking bay. If you do not have access permission, exit the facility immediately.
Right. So, you should be able to sell
Landing successful. Dispatching ground crew.
our consumer goods. Right, you should be able to sell our consumer goods, and indeed there is a nice profit. However, let us check the mission boards. We're in Imperial space, and let's see if anyone wanted consumer goods. Is that where I think it is? No one seems to want consumer tech. Ooh, but there are a couple of those. That helps.
Mission critical message.
Okay, so no one was after consumer tech for any missions. So we can just come to this. So we've still 800,000 credits up on the transactions here. Then we come to buy.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Okay. So you want to come back here. Ooh.
Detach confirmed. Departure authorized.
Wow. Lots of ships in front of us, including the Beluga. Someone just bumped into me.
Will not be tolerated. Please take care.
They bumped into me. We had a bit of a close shave there though, so we'll just be cautious. Right, so we're taking the Palladium back to hand in.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah.
Speed restrictions are now lifted. Flight control out.
Ready to engage. 4,
Not quite.
3, 2, 1.
Clear that. We don't stop here, so
Fuel scooping.
back to hand in the Palladium.
Scooping complete.
Right.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh. Trucking we go. Okay. I want to get sort of like 3 or 4 of these in total to begin with. That should get us a ways up the ladder. Because currently we are up 75%. So we'll see if we can get maybe top 50. Okay. Oh, slowing down. Right. Keeping an eye on the comms in case of pirates. Can't imagine that guy pose an incredible threat in that adder. We're not going to worry about that one. Right. Okay. I'm not going to do much better than that, so let's just drop.
Tango Hotel Echo, the Imperial Flight Operations Bureau offers their warmest greetings, Commander. Access permitted.
Okay.
Set down on landing pad 39er.
Well, to be honest, that was more luck than judgment, but it worked.
Landing gear deployed.
Right.
Docking procedure complete. Alight when ready. The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau wishes you a pleasant and productive visit, Commander.
Thank you. I would like to sell. And I would like to sell this. Oh. So let's check the CG. See where we are.
For the safety of residents and guests using this facility, the party has to remind pilots to seek authorization before entering the docking bay.
744 tonners, but I am still top 75. Okay. Back to the commodities, back to consumer tech.
maximum capacity.
Right. Here's where we go to get our platinum, palladium. Don't have to do platinum. Okay.
Detachment sequence complete. Please observe safe speeds when traversing the docking bay.
Frameshift drive charging.
You are clear to resume predetermined flight path. Imperial Flight Operations Bureau now signing off.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Right.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Schmandy. Oh.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, interesting name.
Four, three,
Cool.
2,
Actually, we don't even have to do that. We can just go straight down to business.
fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Yay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Am I going the right way? Down here, isn't it? Came up too far. And the ships. Teeny tiny little pirate ring. I am tired. High ammo. It is. It's not. I don't think it's a Colo-sized mug because it's long, rather than more of a tankard style mug, to be honest. It's not Colo approved, no. No, it would. It could have tea or coffee in, but I never do. I use it for squash, water, that sort of thing. You could, of course, also have beer in it. Hi, it's Subsonic. Good to see you. Welcome back to the stream. Some weird sound effects. Well, I certainly am well. I hope you are too. So we're just having a go at the new Interstellar Initiative, which this week and next week takes the form of a trade CG. Cool.
Attention. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Well, I hope it's the good kind of busy, so that's cool. Right.
Landing successful. Docking restraints engaged.
Okay, so we are bringing the consumer tech here. Yes, we are. Right, so let's just see. Does anyone want to give me a mission to supply them with consumer tech, and if so, are they a... Are they an Imperial faction? Sorry, losing my... Oh, that's useful.
Incoming message.
It seems that simply trading on the commodities market does very little for my Imperial faction. It does a little bit, but it is little. So throwing in donation missions when they appear is a good move. Not really interested in the guys that are not Imperial. So, sell the consumer tech, 2.8 million profit. And we'll go to buy that. Availability. That's not going down. Hey.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Cool. Yup. And right. So we need to come out. Right, and Okay. No problem, Subsonic.
Ship released. You're clear to leave.
Just watching my speed. Once I know I'm on my own, I'm not about to get some little ship come up behind me. Okay. Come on.
Scan detected.
We must be going around the station. See if we can get past. Yep, there we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh.
You have left the no-fire zone. Flight control signing off.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. We do need to be careful.
Fuel scooping.
Oh. Did I get a message? Yeah. We have a pirate.
Fuel scooping complete.
Can the pirate get to me before I escape this system?
Frameshift drive charging.
No.
Under attack.
What? Why the attack? Okay. You're going to play like that.
Target shields offline.
This power distributor's gone completely. Bye bye. Nice. Filament composites, identity. Nothing there I'm particularly after. So we won't worry about those things. We will instead jump out. So we're at 38% heat, we should be able to jump from here then. Cool.
Four, three, two, one.
Okay. Right. So we should now be able to get to there.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Okay. Oh. Well, they didn't last long. Not against an anaconda decked out on all its hardpoints with overcharged multi-cannons. They did not anyway. Oh, I do apologise. Right. Barlow Station, here we come. All very pretty. So, see how well we can line up with the slot. Not looking good at the minute. So far, I have delivered 744 tons. I'm about to deliver another load. However, if you're in your T9, you can do that in one trip, or most of it, which is cool. Oh, well, you could use the route that I'm using, Ammo. Because it doesn't look as if the palladium is going down much. As in it's frozen, so it would be okay. So, permit me to explain after I land. But I am on a time limit at the moment, so we need to land first. Right, cool. So, I am moving between these two systems, and it's 2 jumps for me. This is obviously the system which the goal is in, and I want to bring palladium. I can obtain palladium from Dakshmandi, Dakshmandi. In this system, you can buy palladium from Heavilius Enterprise, which is a mere 547 light seconds, and will have the large pads you need. Now, rather than going back empty, what I do is once I've sold the palladium here, I pick up consumer tech because I know it will sell well where I'm going to go and buy my palladium. So, just sort these bits and pieces out. See, we can. There we go. What sort of material trader is this? Encoded. Cool. So, commodities, sell. There's the palladium. 372 tons, sales for 8.6 million. You'll probably be running with something like 700 or so tons, so yeah, anywhere from 14 to 16 million for you, depending on your cargo capacity. That's when you sell the palladium. So my cargo hold is now empty, and I go and I aim to stock up on consumer tech. And there's almost, actually slightly more than 1,000 credits a ton. So I buy all of that. Right. So the key system you want, ammo, is Dakshmandi. My pronunciation could be horribly off, by the way. My ship, 16, so it's 22 light years. Actually, 28 light years. So it will be multiple jumps in a T9. The caption thing tends to agree, Dutch Mandy. The Fed, it will be 4 jumps. Ah, of course you're doing Fed. Sorry.
Landing restraints retracted. Please exit the station safely and promptly.
Oops. Forgot that. Well, if you're finally getting any Imperial rank at all, that's where you'll do it. Cool. Yeah, go for it.
Frameshift drive charging.
This way?
Fuel scooping complete.
Okay, cool enough to jump. This might be my last run of the evening. I am feeling it. It's the only problem with trade runs. Because of the repetitive nature of them, I do find I get tired quicker. Don't know if other folks find that, but I do. Still like doing trade runs, it's just very samey. That's a good idea. Yeah, certainly because I'm streaming I have the headphones and that, which starts to make things complex. But if I wasn't, then Netflix would be a definite possibility, yeah. Ooh, top 10. Oh, we didn't finish scanning. Wanted ring? No idea. Okay. So we will drop these consumer tech off, pick up a load of palladium. Oh, actually I didn't check. Am I still top 75? No, now I'm top 50. Right, we will do one more just to cement my position in the top 50. So let's focus on the station. Okay. Oh. The glare off the stars making it that little bit harder.
DLAC Tango Hotel Echo. We look forward to receiving you at the station, Commander. Please follow docking procedures and enjoy.
That's fair enough, yeah. Yeah, if I was just playing normally, if I wasn't streaming, it would be easier because I could do things, but obviously streaming wise I need to be cognizant of
Collision
that.
authorized. Adjust heading for approach to pad 2-4.
Yeah. Starting to tell.
Reports of heavy traffic. Approach at a safe speed, Commander.
Yeah, definitely. Do not want to
Scan detected.
get forcibly removed.
Landing gear deployed.
Please proceed to land on your assigned docking pad within the time limit and refrain from obstructing other areas.
Hey. Go.
Landing successful. Clear to disembark.
Right, so my consumer tech gets sold for 2.8 million, which gives me a small but nice profit. Then I just need to buy
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
That's a pity that is going down now. So I may have missed it going down all along, just got my numbers mixed up. Means that this system won't be available tomorrow most likely to do this, or we'll have to find a new system if I log in tomorrow for more of this. So let us... This should hopefully secure our place in the top 50, at least for a few days. It might be over in an hour if you get in the game now. Have you ever done a trade CG before, man? Out of interest. With that.
Scan detected.
You neglected CGs and said he helped with the ones in DW2. Oh, that's fair enough. That makes sense. The scale of materials required at any of the stations will be clearly in the millions. But, you know, there's already over 100 people who contributed to the Empire one. It should be similar, if not a bit more, for the Federation. So, these are scheduled to run for 2 weeks. I'm not convinced that we're not going to have them all done by the end of the first week. Okay, last jump, heat is dropping on the 50%, so we can charge again. So, Barlow Station.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I just think that Twitch may have had a hiccup there, but seems okay now. More correctly, Twitch chat. Right. Almost there. Oh, we've got someone after us. Looks like an elite anaconda. Can't really be bothered about that right now, so if I can actually draw. No, I can't. Well, that's just rude. You're going to be rude. I'm going to be rude back. Oh, sorry. Ram! Ramming speed. He had a shield cell. And I've only got one. Almost taken the power plant. And we're done. Nice. Do you have anything of interest? Big Bang, absolutely. Right, there's our station. Attract all of that. Just in case when I jump into Super Cruise there's another pirate waiting to try and take me on.
Heatsink deployed.
Cool.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. They have gone too fast. Yeah, just a bit. Right, I'm gonna drop this off and then I think we will go and say hello to Astacom, who I had the pleasure of meeting briefly at LaveCon, which was cool. Yes! I will have to get an alert sorted out, won't I, Emma? Something appropriate. Terrible. He was wearing his doctor suit and he had his sonic screwdriver. He was actually... It was good. It was a good costume.
Delay City Tango Hotel Echo. The Empire cordially welcomes you to our facility, friend. Docking request approved. You are cleared to set down on landing pad 40.
I see. Oh, that's cool.
Meters from touchdown.
Right. Amy Pond. Cool.
Landing gears deployed.
Best looking doctor assistant. Yes. Yeah, quite possibly. I mean, quite possibly of the new series, when you look at the whole series from beginning to end, she's still very good.
Procedure complete. A light when ready.
Okay,
Imperial
so
Operations Bureau wishes you a pleasant and productive visit, Commander.
let's hand this in then. So sell. There's the palladium. Sell all of that. Mission board. Yeah, still top 50%, but that's 1,400 tons. Okay, so what I'm going to do is bring it to a close there for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. I will be streaming on Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You love the girl that waited backstory? Yeah, that was good. But I will be streaming again on Sunday at 2, Pathfinder Kingmaker. Then next Wednesday at 7 will be Elder Scrolls Online, and next Thursday at 7 will be Elite Dangerous. Although we will move on from this because by that point I will need to have done some more runs basically. So we'll see what we'll be doing then. So thank you all very much for watching. More Elite, yeah, absolutely. What we are going to go and do is we are going to go and raid Astacon, because there is also Jack Little, but I know Jack finishes at 10, so we'd turn up and then he'd be raiding someone. So yeah, Astacon is still on, so we'll jump to Astacon. Cool. So, well, thank you, Mo. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've had a good time, and I will be back on Sunday. Please take care, and I shall see folks around, hopefully. Bye.